Hello, greetings to all who are listening to me at this hour. Christmas. What is the real meaning of Christmas? Christmas, a time of celebration, a time of joy, a time of peace, a time of love. What is Christmas all about? Are we going to celebrate Christmas again this year without understanding? Are we going to celebrate Christmas again this year without trying to know the real meaning of this festival? Christmas is an inheritance for all of us, and no one should claim guardianship over Christmas. No one should say that Christmas is only for a certain group of people, because that is not the truth. For if we truly understand Christmas, we will all know that Christmas is for everybody, regardless of our religion, regardless of our belief, nationality, regardless of all that is making us feel like we are separated from one another. If we truly understand Christmas, we will know that Christmas is a gift that has been passed down to us from generation to generation. And we believe it's high time all understood Christmas. So, what is the real meaning of Christmas? Christmas is a story that is told to all seekers of truth. Christmas is a story told to all who are longing for life, joy, peace, and love. Because we all are love. Because we all are peace. Because we all are joy. But when we descended into this world, into various bodies, we became fragmented, and the sense of separation made us lose these things, the very nature that we have in the beginning. For in the beginning, all of us are one, and we are all love. Now let's go and explain what Christmas is trying to tell us. The story of Christmas is centered around 3 days, and these days are called Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the Boxing Day. What does this mean? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the Boxing Day. The story of Christmas is the summary of a cosmic event that takes place at a certain time in the life of all human on the planet. It's a cosmic event that takes place in our body at a certain time of our being or our existence. This cosmic event is what the ancients have hidden in the story of Christmas. When we all descended into this body that we are wearing as a vehicle, a garment, a tent, to be able to be here in this world, when we descended in this body, we forgot our origin. We all forgot where we came from. We all forgot what it used to be like being in love, or being love, being joy, being peace. We forgot it. And our journey in this body has a goal. And the goal is to bring us back to that state of remembrance when we are able to remember who we truly are, though in this body. Because before we descended in this body, we used to be in the state of non-physicality, which some might call the soul. And when we descended in the body has been given to us to help us regain this understanding and yet be present in the body and become one again with the cosmos, the universe. And when one reaches this level of understanding what it means for us to be in the body and present here, one has regained these states of bliss, joy, peace, and love. In every culture, in every religion, in every tradition, this state of bliss, joy, peace, and love is presented under various names, under various personalities, various states. And all human on the planet are longing for this state of being, which is our original state, which is love, which is joy, which is peace. What happens on Christmas Eve? As we have descended in the body and we have forgotten our origin, Christmas Eve represents a time of preparation for all who long for life, all who long for peace, joy, and love in the body have to be prepared for the seed of love to be planted. This period of preparation comes before the seed of love is birthed in our heart. And this period of preparation is what we call Christmas Eve. And it happens in the life of every individual. And it's going to happen in the life of everybody on the planet. Christmas Eve is a time in the life of all of us when we are prepared to receive the seed of love in our hearts again. And after the preparation comes the day of Christmas, which is a day of gifts, because it is a gift that is given to us to receive this seed of love in our heart. We have not done anything to deserve this. We have not done anything to claim credit or to say that we deserve this. We have not done anything to deserve it. It is a gift. It is a gift that the universe gives to all her children. And all of us are entitled to this gift. So Christmas Day is the day in the life of all of us when this seed of love is planted in our hearts. And as a seed, the seed needs some time to be in the ground, to be in the soil before it germinates, before it grows and becomes a tree, which is called the tree of life. That is why after the seed is planted in our heart comes the day called the Boxing Day. What does the Boxing Day mean? The Boxing Day simply means after the seed of love is birthed or is planted, after the seed of love is planted in our hearts, there comes a time when it seems like our old nature, which is the ego, fights against this seed, because the ego does not want this seed to grow. The ego does not want this seed to germinate. The ego does not want this seed to grow and become a tree called the tree of life. Therefore, the ego goes against this seed that is planted in our heart. And that is why after the seed is planted, the seed of love planted in our heart, after the seed is planted comes the Boxing Day. And it is a time in the life of every human being when everything seems like working against you. Why? Because you are trying to regain your former state that you have lost through forgetfulness, through ignorance. And the moment you set your mind up, the moment you make up your mind to go back into that former state, everything is going to work against you. And it is the ego that is trying to prevent you from going back there. But this is not something we should be afraid of, because the ego is part of us. The ego has helped us. The ego has contributed to the survival life that we have lived here during the time of ignorance, forgetfulness. Therefore, we don't have to fear these states in our life. We don't have to be afraid of this time, because it is a time that is necessary when we are on the way back into unity, oneness with the universe, the cosmos again. You might give a name to this state of bliss, joy, peace, and love. People might call it the way they want to call it. People might call it salvation. Others might call it enlightenment. People might call it whatever you want to name it. But it is a state that is in the heart and the mind of all human beings, because that is our original state. So this is somehow the summary of Christmas. Christmas is the birth of love in the heart of man again. And when this birth takes place, a journey back into our original state has begun, and it shall be fruitful. And when one reaches that state of oneness with the cosmos again, oneness with the universe, oneness with source again, when one reaches that state, one has come back home, and everything is again at peace, at joy, at rest. This is the meaning of Christmas. It is the birth of love in the heart of human being. Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all.